no, because I'm here to just clear the air here. But the reason why I didn't admit that I was substitute teaching is very simple. Because I didn't want people to fuck with the students. And guess what? I was right. Because as soon as the student posted a picture of me, they started doxing that student. And she was a 13-year-old kid. She got so scared, she shut down her whole Twitter. I mean, these guys are fucking lunatics. They're screwing with a minor.
Paterno 20. You guys didn't read my last super chat. Stop being afraid of Shuli and send a link. I'm not afraid of Shuli. Why would I be afraid of Shuli? I don't have time to have Shuli on fighting with John. Plus, we already did it. All the shit that everybody said we couldn't do. John wouldn't do my show. John was afraid. All wrong. All fucking wrong. John not afraid, and John did my show. So all the bullshit. I already won. They said it. I paid him in advance. I paid him in advance.
Bring on that.
He did the show. What?
Bring on that fucking idiot.
Melton
from NLO. He's there telling me, "Oh, John's a liar." He's like, bring on that prick.
We don't have time. Does John really think he's
I'm drunk right now? Yeah, I'm drunk on 2 fucking Miller fucking Ultras. Get the fuck out of here.
Does John really think he is a comedian? Does anyone think he is? I have to read these, John, or else they get their money back.
I don't really care if they do or don't. I don't give a shit. Bob and I did gigs together. We had great fun together. We had great gigs together.
Hey, Natty M wants to know, John, did you cause Brent Hatley to leave when you left him that voicemail about wanting to kick Shuli's ass?
Good question.
I don't remember that. Maybe I was half in a bag.
Didn't Brent reach out to you, John?
I don't know, man. Dude,
no?
I can't remember every one of these stupid fucking things.
Just
I
ask.
don't even know who Brent Hatley is.
Well,
I know now
that I don't know if that's true.
Well, now I do because he fucks his wife on camera or something. I don't know.
Well, other people fuck his wife on camera, but yeah.
Hold on, Carl. I'm gonna get
allegedly.
He holds the camera.
I've seen it.
He holds the camera.
Dump truck. Why does Karl avoid talking about Kumia's grooming? Oh, come on.
I'm not Anthony Cumia's spokesperson.
We're not talking about. We don't talk about stuff like that. We don't do that kind of show. Go over to the Shuli Network for that. EGN $20. KB, this is for you. Never using the stupid effing term. Dabbleverse, KBS King, F. Shuli. Yeah, I don't like the Dabbleverse. I'm not even sure what it is, but I don't. So I don't.
What the fuck is a piazza? What the fuck is a piazza anyway?
Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza, the catcher for the Mets.
It's a call to you.
Yeah.
I don't get the reference.
It's a call. You called him.
Lenny Dykstra had some thoughts about Mike Piazza.
He said he was looking at his ass when he was up at bat, and he made a look.
Oh, I don't know.
No, because there's been rumors about Mike Piazza longer than rumors about Karl.
Yeah, right.
And, Will Herden, John, did you win the fantasy football game you left Kumia's show with Artie for?
I left Kumia's show.
How are you with Artie? Are you and Artie still talk?
Artie don't talk to anybody right now. I guess he talks to Bob. I don't know.
No, he's basically getting his shit together. I haven't talked to him in a long time, and
you'll admit that Artie was a great guy, but when he got into heroin, he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he was a drug addict, and I understand that. And
you told me that Dom wanted to beat his fucking ass in.
Dom wasn't happy at a time, but Dom was probably 14 years old at the time.
No, but I'm just saying, Artie turned into a dick.
No,
well, you never hear the guy's doing heroin. He's a great guy now.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
It's like
drug addicts tend to lie and stuff.
When somebody sees somebody in a different way when they're sober, and then all of a sudden the reaction, they don't basically know they're on drugs. I'm not going to be saying, oh, he's on heroin. And my son, he's probably 13 or 14 at the time. And he was but the whole thing is that I understand that, I was a drug addict. I had to, I was stuck on Xanax. I was on 6 milligrams a day, my doctor gave me.
Oh,
and I was on that for 10 years. And I had to go to rehab, and I've changed as a person, and I know how it is. I know that you're not the same person. And if you're on drugs for whatever 10 years, you're going back those 10 years of, and if Artie's on drugs since he was 18, he's 18 years old. And that's a fact. That's what drugs do to you.
No, but he fought with everyone. Sue Costello can't stand him anymore. Anybody that was on the show.
But I realized that after a point, once I got mad, I said, it's not about me. It's about what he's on. And once I realized that, I was fine with it. I did the same thing with Howard. But you know, they got me in a position where they were trying to fuck with me, and I don't allow that. And I take it way over. And I had to deal with the cops, NYPD Blue, coming to my house, FBI involved, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I think I went a little too far. Okay, I get it now. But I can go back and say, yes, it was my fault. At that moment, no, you're not going to fuck with me.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, and it was a different one.
I wanted to beat the fuck out of him. And you know, I'll tell you, Karl, that I used to, while I was doing his podcast, I used to hand Artie napkins and towels to fucking clean off all the blood that was dripping out of his nose. I mean, it was pathetic, man. And I asked Dan the enabler, Filato, I said,
hey, he's a fan.
I don't give a fuck. He's an asshole.
And I was there.
I asked him, I go, Dan, is Artie doing heroin? And this is his dumbass fucking on the fence response. I've never seen any drugs around here. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, but
No, but
John,
the
question is who's funnier, Larry the Cable Guy or Jay Leno? Go.
Yeah, that's what the question was. I'm friends with both of them. Why would I trash two of my friends? Why?
Dennis Michael says, miss you, John. $10.
Okay, here's another thing. I want to talk about.
Because I do know how to broadcast, you fucking dumb fuck, Karl.
I want to talk about Dan. I want to talk about Dan.
Was it He-Burger, a Hayburger, or a what is it anyway?
We're not doxing here. We don't dox.
Hey, listen. I want to talk about Dan. You brought up Dan.
Right. I'm John Melendez.
I was there with Dan, and me and Dan worked very hard to get him off of drugs.
You can't pronounce your last name.
No, we don't dox. We don't dox here.
We tried to get him off of drugs very hard, to get him to rehab, to anything, to try to fucking set up his drug dealer. I talked to his mother and I said, this is what I will do. And she goes, we can't have that done. I go, nobody's going to care if a drug dealer goes missing. Okay. And you can ask her. Anybody can ask her to talk to her. That's how much.
Send her the link. Addicted to super chats. This is epic. Love you, Kevin, Karl. These shirts smell like fresh pussy. Don't call me back. I don't even know what the fuck he's saying.
It's got a Piazza shirt on. It looks like.
Oh, is that what? Oh, these shirts smell like fresh pussy. Don't call me back. All right, I got it. Thank you.
Dan worked very hard with me.
Hey, Kevin,
as everybody trying to get him straight.
Did you send me the rest of the money?
Huh?
No, you're not getting it. They fucked you.
Yeah, I sent it to her at the beginning of the show.
I know. It was so funny because Kevin's like, John, but I'm afraid that you're going to leave if someone says something. I go, Kev, I gave you my word. I ain't leaving anywhere. No,
I was worried because I thought you said we violated the contract if somebody said something about you, like with the Vince the lawyer situation.
You change your terms. Hey, I'm a Little Rascals fan. What? Pay as you exit. Fuck off.
No, hold on, John. That is how business works. Half up front, half after the job.
Oh, really? Is that how business works?
Yes,
really?
John. I've been in business for a long time.
Okay.
I know this.
Okay.
Do you get paid before you substitute teacher after, asshole? You get paid after the job is done. That's when they pay you. You don't get a paycheck before you do your job.
I get paid every single day. It's on a time card.
Okay.
It's on a time card. It's proof every day, you dumb fuck.
Right. Do you know what a time card is? It represents the time that you just did, not time you're going to do in the future.
But LAUSD ain't going to fuck me.
Retard.
Vince the lawyer is going to fuck me. LAUSD is not going to fuck me. Karl Heberger and fucking Shuli Agar are going to fuck me.
Brandon O'Quinn says, is Stuttering John currently starring in a Pilgrim movie?
I know. I'm in the awkward stage. I'm growing my hair long. It's my midlife crisis. Fuck off.
Kevin, do you have a storm by you? Do you have a crazy storm in Jersey?
No.
It's fucking blasting outside right now.
Yeah,
what the fuck? You doing the weather now, Levy?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's the 5 o'clock hour. Do sports and weather. Traffic.
KB, before you read that next super chat, I have to jump off.
All right.
I do the Drew and Mike show every other Tuesday, but I just want to say, John,
Run
props to you for coming on here.
run away.
No, let him finish. Let him
John,
finish.
come on my show anytime. You have an open invitation, my friend.
Yeah, John, let him finish.
I'd love to talk to you again anytime. But thank you for doing this. I'm proud of you. I love that you came on here today. I think people are very excited to hear from you again. I hope you come back again soon to the internet. Start your show up again. We love you, buddy.
Yeah, you just love goofing on me, you prick.
Yeah, I know. You saw right through that one.
All right. Great job, Karl. Thank you.
Do me all you want. Just don't
Thanks, guys.
take anything from me.
All right. Well, you sent me a cease and
later,
desist, but I
buddy.
think you do care. But okay. Bye, guys.
I don't
Take care,
My
buddy.
chance
Take
later.
care.
Stern goofed on me, you dumb fuck.
All right, send Shuli the link.
I got to read super chats. Drunk on
No,
Well,
but I'm just saying to talk. Just to talk.
Bob, I got to read super chats.
Okay, Drunk on Cringe, $10. Just wanted to say, John, unblock me at Drunk on Cringe. Thanks. And I just wanted to be in the clips. Love every minute of this. Love that KB brought Karl. He's killing it. John is also on fire. Kisses. Okay.
Yeah, this guy has a good Twitter thing if it's the same one. Drunk on Cringe.
Skola!
Yeah.
John Corella, Kevin, doing your best Mike Morse impression. Hi, Mike Morse. Hi, Mike Morse.
I used that joke already.
I can't fucking. I wasn't gonna fucking try to overtalk everybody.
No.
Kevin, you did a good job. Don't worry. You just sit back. I'll handle this.
No, I mean I'm not gonna fucking get in the middle of you and Karl. That's what I wanted. So why would I fucking break it up?
Kevin, did I deliver or did I deliver?
You delivered, yeah. I just wanted to get a good hour out of you, and I got more than that, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Plus, like an idiot, I paid him up front. Like Karl said exactly what not to do. Karl said, "Don't do it," but I did it anyway. I took a chance. Sometimes you got to take a chance in life.
Yeah.
Hack in the box. Stuttering John, it was recently revealed one of your biggest critics, Steel Toe, cannot adequately please his wife to completion. Do you have any advice or recommend techniques for Steel Toe in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Eat pussy. Yeah.
He probably does.
That's all you got to do.
But I think it's Minnesota. The women get frigid up there. It's hard
cold.
to get them.
It's
It's hard to get them.
Yeah, because they're making love outside in the snow.
No, but they're just in a. Women are in the winter. They're always freezing. They're always hungry, and it's hard to get them all hot when it's fucking shitty weather. See, John, you pick them right where you left off.
You see?
Deadfoot, I'm just so damn happy. Return to the balcony, John. Karl doesn't get it. He's from Rochester. Karl missed this one, but he'll watch it in replay.
How many are we behind right now?
Probably 3 hours.
We're about an hour, but I'm scrolling up because we just got a big donor.
Okay.
He's cheating.
I told you, Kev, that the super chats are going to pay for the fee. I knew they would.
I knew it would. I said it too to him. There's no doubt.
But you don't know till you do it. That's why they play the games.
Oh, I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Deadfoot. Yeah, John. I mean, seriously, I'm gonna maybe I'll have Adam talk to you about he could produce your show, and all you got to do is sit in a chair like Perry does or whatever, like Levy does on Out of the Coffin, and they just feed you super chats. You read them, and and you're happy at the end of the night. You make $1,000 or whatever, $500, not leaving your house. Stabler's Anonymous, thanks again for the super chat, $250. Thank you, Stuttering John. Use this and take your girlfriend to dinner tonight at Dantana's. I hope you understand that it was very personal. It was very personal. It was always just to goof, but I know some people too. It took it too far. Enjoy your teaching career, and thanks for all the laughs. My job is done. Dabblers. I think he's saying, I hope you understand that it was very. That it was very personal.
I get it. Dude, look.
Okay, it wasn't.
I laugh at myself all the time. Trust me.
No, I think he's saying that it was personal, but it was just really to goof you.
Well, yeah, it didn't. I understand that it wasn't. He's trying to say it wasn't personal, but
no, I think he's saying it was. It felt personal, but it was just to goof on them. And he's saying, but then people do take it too far. Of course, the people that want to get extra attention, they take it too far, and then you're like, what the fuck am I? What did I step in?
No, when you start calling LAUSD and calling the nursing board.
Yeah,
I mean,
getting people fired and doxing.
Nobody
and
believes
then
in
getting
that
like
shit.
stand-up gigs canceled, that's not cool. You know?
No, it's not. It's not. It's fucking coward shit.
Kevin, Bob, Karl, John, thanks, guys. This is everything we hoped it would be. Cheers. I think you're supposed to say skull. I don't know what skull means.
Skull is
Skull
everything.
is, well, I'll tell you, I'm Danish, right? The Vikings used to drink out of skulls, and skull
skull
is Danish for skull.
John's pointer finger looks like a chicken wing. This is the greatest podcast I've ever seen, by the way. No?
I don't know.
Is he saying it's not? He's taking it back at the end?
I don't know.
Because it's not a question. It's the greatest podcast I've ever seen, by the way. There's not a question. No. Drunk Shark. One person said we didn't get to it yet, but one person says they like that you still drink a beer with your pinky finger.
I know. It's fucking ridiculous.
But you think Karl's a piazza?
I just think he has a little effeminate thing to him. That's all. I'm not saying he's gay. I just think he's a little feminine.
John, you can't contend that they closed the dorms but still allowed people to attend class in person. There was no commuting because everything was fully remote. You're not bright enough to lie.
You didn't want to, most kids, I have, an ex-girlfriend of mine, her kid stayed in Santa Barbara too. This guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
AO 1012 is an idiot?
Yeah, because
I'm kidding. He's not even a real person. It's just a number. Letters and a number. John's like, yeah, I never liked 1012.
What the fuck is this, The Matrix?
Robert Dunn, this episode is pure gold. It makes an actual horrific train wreck look like a picnic with little dainty triangle sandwiches and effeminate non-alcoholic beer. Like something Karl would like. I'm not done with this brilliant content. Get it? Because his name is Robert Dunn. He's not done.
Weren't you changing your last name to Dunn?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Why?
No, because then when you close the show, you'll be like, I'm done.
You guys have been great, and I'm done.
I'm done with this. And then you just leave, and people are like, he's really done. Hey, John, big fan. I'm an early listener of your podcast. Unlike these hacks. Just kidding, guys. I was recipient of your slapping bit where you would slap your hands on Mike. Can you do it now? Movie star fingernails.
Bob, we should do shows again together. It was fun, admit it.
It's always fun. Everything's fun, John. And that's the whole thing. It's like, you should have, I do believe you have Shuli on, you'll have a normal talk. And I think it's a good thing. I really think it's a good thing. I'm not trying to set you up because I could have came in here like a fucking idiot.
Hey, Bob, I got to be honest with you. And I hate saying that because Tom Chiusano used to go, don't say you got to be honest. It means you're not honest. But it's just the saying, It's like, you know what I mean? You and I say, you know what I mean a lot. It's just a fucking
I say it too.
Yeah,
John, thoughts on when Howard said you're not funny, you're obnoxious, and two, who does the better impression of and goofs on you better, Fred or Shuli?
First of all, people don't understand. Howard might say that on the air. He doesn't, I was hanging out with Howard almost every weekend. We'd smoke pot together, we drink together, we go out together, we go to, it's so, that's where I was going. Bob, the thing that bothers me about the dues pay, and it's not you, it's him, okay, is that he's so smug and he thinks that somehow he's equal to me when it comes to Stern law, and he's not. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think he's ever said that. I don't think anybody's
ever. I was one of the
ever.
Original guys. It was.
I know,
me.
but I don't think it's ever been said like that. I don't see him with that attitude, that swag at all. Like what you're saying.
On this show, he's like, oh well, I mean, I've done this and that. Come on, man. I mean,
But
don't.
I don't really hear him saying I done this. I don't hear him saying that. Truthfully, I mean, I don't see it. You know what I mean? I think you see it at a different thing when you're looking at somebody a certain way and you're mad at them. You're going to pick every little thing and say, anybody can do that, but I really don't. He's not that kind of guy. And I can honestly say that,
Bob, you don't think he comes across as smug?
No, not at all.
Well, then you're not fucking paying attention.
I come because that's the character kind of I do.
No,
I come
you don't
like
come
I'm the
across
best.
as smug. You don't. You laugh things off, and you're not like, he comes across as smug. And I got another beef with you. Hold on a second.
Burger Time. Arnold from Happy Days and Antoine something had a kid equals Stut Joe.
Essentially a link. God damn it.
Bob, you got to read super chats. We're like an hour
Okay,
behind.
we can. Okay, you ready? Here. Okay, Lex Lang in 1999. Hey there, SJ. Cabby here. I won the fight. Dickus. That's a Cabby used to say Dickus all the time.
Ugh.
Yeah, he had something happen to him, and he's in like a wheelchair or something like now. Is
Bob,
he in
here's
a
my other
wheelchair?
beef, all right?
What?
I have another beef for you guys,
Okay.
but I just forgot. Hold on a second.
All right, put up another super chat until then. Tilden, $10. John, you're actually entertaining when you're not regurgitating CNN. Keep smashing Carla.
Oh, here's my beef.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin, you tell me if this is cool or not.
Mm-hmm.
You guys sent some guy to the pub, and he videoed.
No.
Okay, well, this guy
No.
videotaped me after the Giants lost, and I was pissed off. And then you had a guy parked behind me, so I couldn't get out.
John, somebody did that. We never say to do
But
anything.
the guy taped it. Did you or did you not play it?
Yeah, we did play it.
Yeah. You think that's cool?
But it was a video. If anybody has a video, they put up videos of people all the time when they're out. You know what I mean? When I'm out, if they have a video, they'll put it up and that stuff. Nobody sent anybody. We never said go.
Even Karl said
Never.
it's a little lame for you to fucking play that. This is my private life that, you fucking with now.
Well, I mean, I don't know how private that is.
But how about when you said, we're going to go to the Pickwick pub and do a show, and there's nothing John's going to be able to do about it.
And have we done it?
What kind of crap is that?
We're talking. We're doing a show. Have we
There's
done a
nothing
show
I'm
there?
gonna do about it? Really? You don't think I'm going to do something about it?
But do we have a show booked there?
Well, because the owner wouldn't let you.
So what?
I know.
Well,
but
did
I'm
you
just
think the
saying-
owner was going to let us?
I'm saying, why go to my favorite fucking drinking place?
Have I been there?
Why?
Have I been there?
Bob, were you
couldn't get in
seriously
there.
ever? Were you ever seriously?
We're going to do
planning
a
on going
fucking
there?
show in a fucking 40-seater? Come on.
Well,
no.
usually, bring
No,
12
don't usually. No.
All right,
It's just a fucking fact.
Troll Hunter. John looks in great shape. What was his recent 5K finishing time?
I work out all the time, Kevin. I have since junior.
I didn't. It's a super chat. I didn't say. I just didn't fucking come up with it myself. I have to read them or else they get their money back. And I paid you handsomely, so I got to read these fucking super
I
chats.
swear to you, Kev, I'm looking at myself, and I admit to everybody in this chat, I apologize. I am one ugly fuck.
Oh, you look all right. It's just the lighting's
like-
bad.
Yeah,
I look
it's
like
the
Milk
lighting.
Toast.
The lighting is really bad.
Got to fix that lighting in your new place.
I look fucking ugly, man.
Brian Mills, good to see you back on YouTube, Mr. Melendez. Remember me from algebra, Brian Mills.
Mm.
From algebra.
Was he your teacher?
Oh, yes. No, he was a student, I think.
Oh, you taught him algebra.
I think so, yeah.
Do you stutter when you teach?
No, I'm like on stage. I'm just like, boom.
And do they know who you are? Do they know you used to be like
yeah. You know what? As soon as I get there, I write on the whiteboard, Mr. Melendez, and then they start Googling you immediately, and then they're like,
oh wow,
are you famous?
Well, is it true that Karl said that you write Mr. Melendez from the Jay Leno show and Howard Stern?
No.
Yeah, okay, no, we're joking. You see, it's a joke.
Oh, here's the other thing I have to address before we get out of here. I don't know why Kevin has to leave.
I don't have to leave. I got nowhere to go. I'm going to the Pickwick pub.
All right. Here's another this is another misnomer from fucking, Hamburger, right? Fucking, he's saying that I wasn't a writer on Stern, okay? Now, I can pull you up from Doug Goodstein. I was credited, and Bob, and you'll know Don Buchwald, he's a scumbag. He would only say that some materials contributed by Stuttering John Melendez and Benji Bronk, and you know why? Scott Einziger, who was the executive producer, of the E! Show, went to Buchwald. Look, John and Benji are writing a lot. Could we give him a writer's credit? And Don Buchwald came up with this fucking ridiculous way to say it. And he goes, no, I can't say straight writer because they're going to ask for more money. But I was a writer. And then
why were they so cheap? They were crawling in money. Why were they so fucking cheap?
As fuck. And then I'll tell you.
I mean, well, what do they care if you're getting a writing credit versus a contributing writer?
When Howard had the CBS show, Scott was in charge, not Buchwald. And he gave. So if you look on my IMDb, it says writer, Stuttering John Melendez, Howard Stern show.
Will Heron, John, are you not? John, are you not?
Casey's out of his mind. But hey, Bob, I know you're friends with Casey, and I'm going to tell you something right now. I saw him on one of his shows, and he's talking about killing. He's talking about suicide. And I'm telling you, Bob, somebody should do a fucking intervention because I asked Vince. I think
people talk to him all the time.
I recorded a message for Casey, through Vince, who knows.
All right, well, we'll have Casey on tomorrow. No, we have to see.
Just know I love Casey, Bob.
No, I know. But Casey has a mental illness about this stuff, and that's a fact. And it's
then he should be on meds or something.
Well, no, not meds. Meds are not always the answer. You need to really talk to people.
Like go on a bike ride or something.
Make it work for you.
Kevin, here's some Will Harris. $10. John, are you not worried about cursing at people on Twitter and here on YouTube for your teaching job? I'm off from school, you dumb fuck.
Okay, but it's still being recorded.
Yeah, don't even think like
that. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
People do not like harassment.
As long as I'm not cursing at school, I'm fine. I'm off for the summer. I'm not working right now. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
but they can still use it against you in the future.
And it's just a pain in the ass that they have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. It has to be. You have to be careful in this world because that's how things are.
My union will shut them down immediately.
Oz, I think John may have a drinking problem. That's Oz.
Really?
Dr. Oz?
4th beer in 2 hours, please. And these aren't even fucking beers. This is glorified.
Ultra. Hey, Stuttering John.
The real way. Let's go.
I think Karl's drink that kind of beer. I don't know. That's what.
Yeah, a bunch of Karls. That's what we call them now instead of Piazzas. Karl.
Now we need a new shirt.
Hey, Karl's. A bunch of Karls in this place. Hey,
Bob,
Stuttering.
Why'd you change your?
Oh no, because it got so dark out that it started looking weird. It got so dark outside.
Hey, Stuttering John, if you're a political pundit and liberal with high standards, then why is everything gay to you? And thanks, WATP, for awesome original content. Proud subscriber for 3 years.
I just think that he sounds a little effeminate. That's not meaning he's gay.
Yeah, but you can get it, and that is not a progressive take. You're supposed to not care.
But you sound effeminate?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to judge people on how they sound. You're supposed to welcome all people.
I do. I never said
you're like gay bashing him almost.
Oh, fuck off. No, I'm not. I'm making jokes.
I didn't say it. The super chat did.
That means they're right. That means they're right.
I might have.
I heard somebody say, I heard he's got paneling. I didn't know he was like that.
Bob, you got to laugh at that paneling too. Come on, man.
It's funny, but it's like,
I think it looks good. I think it looks good on
we
camera.
all had that house.
You do, Kevin, but you're as white trash as he is.
But in the 70s, every house was like that. Every house had paneling.
And we were glad to have it. Hey, John, my gal has a math degree and teaching credential, and we both taught math for 10 years. Do you use graphing calculator or standard? And what brand? Casio, Texas Instruments, or Hewlett Packard? He's a good egg. So
yeah, he's a good man.
6th, 7th, 8th grade math and algebra, and no, we didn't get into that. It was still basic algebra.
Anthony Cumia, I thought he's working today. Come on, Bob. He accused you of cheating. Lay into this fraud.
Well, no, I said I know that there was no fucking. It's never
already
happened.
Explained it, Pocky.
Why
don't we talk about pedophilia?
Shut up!
Yeah,
it's all alleged. Everything's allegedly. That Karl's a Karl.
Oh, really?
It's all alleged.
Watch Mike from Red Bar and all the proof he has.
Oh, come on. Mike's. Then why is he not in the can, as they say? Mike Snyder.
Oh, you already got arrested for domestic violence.
Anyone want to discuss John's insane alcohol? It's not. He only had 4 ultra lights.
This is my 4th, and it's still full. You dumb fuck.
It's very paneling looking.
Bob,
Johnny
you have
Carson.
Patsy in your house too?
No.
John, you and Jackie mocking Gary eating shrimp, M&Ms, using a straw and smoking was the funniest radio I had ever heard. Fuck you, Karl, and fuck you, Shuli. Hi, Karl and Shuli's lawyers.
Yeah, you
guys want to address that?
Oh, no. I loved goofing on Gary. One of my regrets is that I was gone before Gary made that fucking pitch, that great pitch at Citi Field where he threw it into the right field.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm talking about, Kevin? Do you?
That was brutal. I see.
No, I was rereading the thing to see if I missed anything. John, why are your fingernails always dirty? Why did you leave cat poo in your condo photos? How many beers
I wipe my ass with my hands.
How many beers do you drink a day? Do you really not change the litter until you can smell it?
That's a great thing. That's a T-shirt.
Until I smell it, I change it.
That's a T-shirt, Kevin. You got to make a T-shirt. I don't change the litter until I smell it.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, we do it the same way, unfortunately. Like, who took a shit? Oh, someone's got to clean a litter box.
I know. Oh God, I didn't choose to have cats. It was my cat.
Yeah, same with me. 1012 is back. Every college-age student with 6 figures in their college fund is clearly in danger of being homeless. Get it. Got it, John.
Look, my college funds pay her tuition. It's a matter of finding a place.
Stucho's designated driver. Do you need a ride home? He wants to know.
I'm home already.
I know. He's making a joke.
I know.
I like the way he pulls up with the super.
I know, like he's really a driver.
By the way, you got to stop smoking, bro. I mean, come on, man.
I'm basically a little bit. I stopped, and then today I stopped last night, but I will cut down.
Once he gets the pool, once the pool, he can
once the pool comes in, and
you can relax.
When's that pool coming? I heard 2025.
No, it's coming. Not. Right after I got a whole lineup of what every day is happening from now on, and it'll be the Thursday, the Friday, if the weather's fine, totally by the next right after the holiday. So I'm fine with it. I just had to put them in their place today.
Johnny Carson, Karl, AJ Benson gave John an open hand sucker swat. KB said he would fight Shuli anytime. You and John go at it, and I'll watch you both get your butts kicked.
Whoa.
Who's gonna go at it?
I don't know.
You and John?
Wait. Hold on. Wait, no, you said you were yesterday you said you were going after, you and Shuli were gonna something.
You can, John, go at it. So wait, he wants a double feature like John and AJ Benson, me and Shuli?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Tag team?
Yeah, something like that.
That would be funny, tag team.
I'm sure Karl will enjoy that.
Yeah, we have to wear those old-timey, Karl would love it.
You have to wear the one strap on your shoulder.
Yeah, like the old-timey, yeah.
Andre the Brennan.
Comparing Shuli's Stern Show era to John's is ridiculous. Shuli was on during the most hated period of the show. Classic Stern was always Howard, Robin, Fred, Jackie, Gary, John, and later Artie.
Thank you.
That's probably a accurate take.
That was a run. So. But what we had, that was the run that I believe Shuli was on the Artie run, right? I mean,
I was on the Artie run until I left in 2004.
Okay, 2004. I started 2002. Okay. Yeah, I just get confused. So long ago.
I know.
James O'Sullivan, 999. Question for John. Hard Copy did a story about you showing up at Mancow's event in 95. In a segment on YouTube, you said you'd be a meat inspector. If you had to get a new job, did you ever pursue?
I don't even know what that means.
A meat inspector, a piazza, Karl.
Paneling. A paneling guy.
Come on.
I don't know.
Don't listen to the haters and trolls like Karl. They are just jealous. John, you are the greatest. You are the real king of all media. # substitute dabbler.
By the way, I'm taking my CSET exam August 23rd, and then I'll be.
Are you doing your plugs? What are you doing?
No, I'm just saying, like, everyone goofs on. They don't understand. Like, can I just explain? This called. I know you're all going to trash him, but Gavin Newsom, he allowed the emergency substitute credential to be like 180 days and 90 days. So I was able to teach, 2 classes. I write my own exams. I mean, I teach my own curriculum. So to think that I'm not doing, like, it's not like the subs that we had when we were kids. They just show up one day and leave. No, I'm there. I have my own mailbox, everything else. Mr. Melendez, everything. It's true. And by the way, I love doing it. I love it.
Yeah. But that's
Let's
it.
hear
There's
it.
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing. Nobody's ever said it's a bad thing. Nobody, like, you know what I mean? It's like you do what you want to do, and you do what you have to do, or whatever.
No, but they're
It's
going to
just-
troll you if you used to be in show business, and then if you're a teacher, they're going to troll you. That's just the way it goes.
School.
Let's hear John's best skull. Just heard it. Thank you, BKels 1296.
But look, when you do catch up, I think you should send Shuli the link and just see. Like I'm saying, it'll be a conversation. It's not going. You know what I mean? It's different
Bob,
when
will you
people.
stop kissing Shuli's ass?
No, I'm not kissing. I don't kiss anybody's ass. I'm saying is
But
that
you are right now.
No, the conversation would be like we're having right now. It wouldn't be whatever you think it's going to be. That's what
Bob,
happens
you
when
were my
people,
friend.
when the
Julie
fence
was one of my
opens and the
friends.
dogs see each other, that's what
Bob,
happens. And then it
Bob.
closes and they bark.
Bob.
Rah, rah, rah.
Bob, you and I have hung out on multiple occasions. We've had a lot of laughs together. I never had any experience with Shuli. Shuli was, like never ever in my world. You were on the road with me and Florentine and all these guys. I don't know Shuli. I just spit all over myself.
Reseda Bureau of Toilets. Stutter Step looks like the Hervé Villages and a skin tag had a kid together. I think that's a little on the negative side.
That might be a joke.
I don't care.
John, we were told by Vince you were in great shape, but you look extremely bloated. I think it's clear from John's stand-up that he's homophobic, also very transphobic.
Oh, yeah, okay. I look bloated because, as you know, Kevin, the camera adds 10 pounds.
How many cameras are on you? I stole that joke. I saw that.
That's good.
I stole that from a sitcom show. I saw that. I thought that was pretty good. Hey, John, Jay Leno. Hey, John, Jay Leno got no kids. Is he up on Piazza too?
And I heard he's got paneling.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say why that is a thing, but I'm not going to do that to him, so it don't matter.
Did he choose, or was that a physical thing?
I'm not going to say.
His wife's barren?
I'm not going to say.
Bad ball batter.
Not going to say.
John, do you think it was reasonable to goof on people's kids on your stand-up?
Who? Whose kids am I goofing on? Who?
I mean, they see clips. Who knows where they get the
I
information
don't know.
from?
He's fucking. I got some guy who tapes me on the side at some bad barbecue venue, and he edits out punchlines. He edits out premises, Bob, and then it was the worst fucking. And then everyone thinks, and then Vince, oh, that's John. Oh, fuck off. Just come see me live, and it'll be a different experience.
Hey, Brooks, $10 wants to know if John is such a big liberal, then what's wrong with someone being
There's nothing
gay?
wrong with being gay. Just admit to it. Come on.
I think you're going to lose your stupid job over this. Someone's going to.
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
You
Kevin.
can't accuse a guy of being effeminate and gay
Right.
in
Being effeminate
2023.
is not gay, Kevin.
We
Ryan
know.
Seacrest is effeminate. Doesn't make him gay.
But he is. He is,
But
Blanche. He
sucking
is.
dick
He's
makes him
not
gay.
He's 100% not straight.
Ryan Seacrest is not gay.
You're lying.
got
He's
girls
never
all
been
the
married.
time.
He's never been married. Has no kids. Anybody he's with is a beard. He's a well-known closeted. You know what?
Ray DeVito stays at his house when he's on the
Ray
road.
DeVito, yes. Podcast from his house late nights. And you have to come in, him and his boyfriend have to tell him to stop. John, I really miss your guests, especially General Army Major Minor Richards Ojeda
Yeah.
and
I
Hal
love it.
Sparks Piazza. If you aren't coming back, can other shows use them as guests? Yeah, Hal Sparks is a feminine, right? Do you have a problem with him?
He's not effeminate.
He totally is. Jesus fucking Christ.
How is he effeminate? I'm just curious.
Because he's always worried about his hair and what he looks like.
Well, apparently you don't. But
So you're saying he's just a good actor when he was in that show?
yeah,
Okay.
No one's that good an actor. German Condor, this is the best episode of WATP ever. Hi, Kevins.
We are behind. We are.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I'm so happy that John still holds his pinky out while drinking
I
beer.
gotta stop that. I don't know where that came from.
It's a clear, makes you a little feminine.
Yeah, I look a little feminine. I don't care.
Little effeminate. People are talking about the way you drink a
People
ultra
in the
light.
chat thought you were from Rochester.
You know what I'm saying? Brian
Bob, I
Smith.
still use a joke you gave me on stage.
Do I?
I still use a joke you gave me on stage.
I don't even remember.
I don't know if I could say
Yeah,
it.
he didn't tell you. He just stole it.
No, because when Bob and I would do it, like all of us used to help each other. I would help Boschetti all the time.
Wait,
too.
would Bob open for you? Would Bob open for you, or you have Bob open even when you were the bigger name?
No, in the old days when I first started, I was just the host, and then I'd have these guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Because Chad was
Okay.
saying Bob used to open for you, and
Well,
he
yeah,
was.
but then I became a headliner at some point.
Not when I was on a show, but
No.
no.
Okay, well, Chad's wrong again. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
Brian Smith, John, you're drunk right now. I don't even think John's drunk. I think he's just in a good mood.
I'm not drunk at all. I just drank a whole fucking large fucking McDonald's fucking coffee. And if anything, I'm fucking hyper. Yeah.
John Spittle, hey KB, you are terrible as a host. Thank you. Just leave and let these guys run the show. That's fair, John Spittle. I like pulling a Mike Morris. I like just laying back and watch the fucking fireworks.
Go buy some paneling. Get out of here.
No, seriously, I thought it was great. That's why I brought in Karl early. I'm like, let's just do it, and it'll be fun. And Karl's I like Karl. Karl's good at even debating John. So I thought it was
very good on a mic. There's no
I thought it
doubt
was
about
great. I thought it was great. I thought they were
We've
both.
had him on the show many times and on all the shows, and he is very good. He's a good talker. He knows.
Bob, even touch my Tony. John's right, Bob. Stop kissing Shuli's sack.
I'm not kissing Shuli's sack. I'm saying
Well,
the guy
sure sounds like you are.
the guy should be here to talk for himself. Why should I have to answer for him?
Market Zero, dude, $10.
Because you're his buddy.
It doesn't. So what? So I got to kiss his ass? No, he should be here to talk it out here.
I told Kevin he could have him.
Because I know how Shuli is as a person, and he's a good person. Always
No, he's
been
not. He's a
a
scumbag.
friend. Always been a fucking friend for
He's
me.
a scumbag.
Okay, well, that's you and him to talk about.
Stevie Morton says, "Hey John, is there going to be a sequel to One Too Many?"
Yeah, that movie bombed pretty badly.
That was you. You were the star of that.
Yeah, but at least I sold it to National Lampoon. I mean, that's pretty,
Oh, that's
same
pretty
company
good.
that gave us Vacation and Animal.
How much did it make?
I don't know. It was like straight DVD, and they wouldn't tell us. They didn't give us any of the numbers, and then we sued them to get the rights back, and then we did. And then Jackie the Joke Man is in Hawaii, and he goes, "I'm in Hawaii, and you could order your movie in the hotel." I asked National Lampoon. I go, "Is it in the hotels?" No.
Wow. I hate when those Shulies lie to you. John, was there anything about teaching that surprised you?
I just really love it. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm always bragging, but just the students and the parents who gave me notes and and gift cards and just like thanking me and I don't know, I love doing it. I do.
I went up to one of those things you go up and you go career day. I did it for my son thing. And I was saying, I was like just going, hey, you know what I mean? Do what you want to do. You don't have to fucking basically you do what you want to do in life and that stuff. And you got to go for whatever you want. And I got like about 30 things written that I was the best one there because you had people that were they were like salesmen, and they're just boring to kids. You know what I mean? It's like they wanted to see stuff, they wanted to hear stuff about what and fun stuff, not fucking a regular job where people are just forced to do it every fucking day, and they probably hate it. So you can change people's thinking of what they can do in life and not do.
Oh yeah.
Brooks, John, how come you can tell people to stop cutting you off, but it's totally cool if you do it, just like your buddy Trump, huh?
I didn't know I was doing it, but I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. First of all, it's like you haven't been on the air in like 7 months, so you were backed up, and then that's why I let you go. That's what I paid for.
That's why I
literally.
eat nuts.
That's what I paid for. I got my money's worth. This is just for Bob, the hack, Bomb Levy. Your worst is still better than John's best. Who's he shitting on? Everybody? This is just for Bob, the hack, Bomb Levy. Your worst is still better than John's best. So he's saying Bob's worst is better than John's best. Anyway, he's trying to shit on everybody. But I like that picture, that Megamind picture of Bob Levy.
You're damn fucking right.
John was always amazing on Stern. Forever, I love him for it. Shuli will always be jealous of Johnson. Shuli knows that he will never get a mainstream gig the way John did with the Tonight Show. Rickosaurus. And there's a guy who has sex with his cousins.
Well, he wants to.
Oh, Bob, here's another great smug Shuli line. And this is straight from his mouth. And it's so ridiculous. He goes, John's not a funny guy. He can read funny, but he's not a funny guy. And then, I go, I don't know. I've made Howard laugh plenty of times on the Stern Show. I killed it on my first guest appearance on the Tonight Show. But I am not a funny guy, but Shuli somehow is. Please.
Well, I don't remember that being said like that.
Oh, he said it. It's on.
Yeah, but that's why he should be here. You know what I mean? I don't pay attention to every word.
I'm going to give a plug. Shuli's Anonymous. You guys are doing a great job. And I go on there, and I'm grateful to you guys because you're pulling out the hypocrisy of Shuli, and I love it.
Dustin S. It's so nice to see two hacks and a real comedian like John getting together and making us laugh. Thank you. I'm just happy to be recognized.
Hey, Adam, how much has Kevin made in Super Chat so far?
We can't even count that high.
I bet you this is all paid for now. I just got you didn't lose money, you made money.
I don't think we made, but we're just trying to break even. But we won't, but we're just trying. Gonzo, $10. Thank you, Gonzo. No comment. He probably said something terrible and they wouldn't let
I tried to super chat you yesterday, and that's what happened to me.
Oh, yeah. John was having trouble, he said. This Danish pastry blocked me for asking him to have a fight with Karl for charity. What kind of turd hates charity that much? Start your show back up, John. You'll make bank.
The kind of turd who can't spell turd.
Who's the Danish pastry? Blocked me for asking him to have... I don't even know.
Danish pastry.
Greg Lambert, he's a good egg, though. Borgo, Chad just ended his snipe early as he said he can't watch KB make thousands of dollars. LOL. Hi, Chad.
Hi, Chad's empty wallet.
Hi, Chad. Hey, Chad has to go to the gym and steal some credit cards for dinner.
I'll off the air. Like the tag you gave me on a joke. It was good. I changed a little bit, but I still use it.
But look, there's Brooke Robinson, 10. You Piazza is talking about Shuli, and you don't have the balls to send him the link so he can defend. Exactly.
Hey, I welcome it. I don't
just
care.
Send the fucking link, Kevin.
We got to read the super chats.
But you can and do it.
No, I already learned from Karl. It's not going to, we don't read, they're not read because we got all Gunzo, again, $10, nothing to say. Perfect.
Yeah.
We need more of these.
All right, I'll send them the link.
Oh, by the way, Bob, I didn't send Hitman Dan to fucking that club.
Well, I was not there. You have to have Shuli here. You have to have that's your conversation with Shuli, and it should be.
I did. That's my buddy Danny. He saw Shuli goofing on him because I had him on my show, and Danny is the last guy you want to fuck with. So he's
the guy with the cane.
Yeah, but you don't want to fuck with Danny.
He's got
And
that
he
fucking
needs-
killer cane.
Yeah. You know what? He'll beat Shuli with that cane. But all I'm going to tell you is, Bob, I didn't send him. I told him not to go. But he was pissed about what Shuli and
Then,
Karl
okay,
do.
then
He
how
wanted to
come-
go to Rochester and beat the hell out of Karl.
What does he have? Fucking traveling miles? I mean, come on, listen. The whole thing is that why would Brian Phelan tell him beforehand that he's coming because he told him that?
I don't want to incriminate anybody, but let's just say they have a mutual friend. If you could read between the lines,
I know.
Lines, if you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
And I guess Danny told him that he was going to go there, and then Brian told Shuli, but I didn't send him. I told Danny not to go, and Danny will tell you. I didn't tell him to go. Danny called me after. He goes, "Oh, I just paid a
But
visit."
why didn't he do anything then?
Well, I told Danny, I go, "Don't go because I don't want you to fucking lose it and beat the shit out of the guy." And he goes, at first he told me he wasn't going to go, and then he ended up going.
But he just went there and mumbled and left.
Dude, I wasn't.
All right, I got to read these. Adam, did we read the last one? Hi, John. Again. Hey, John.
We talked about it. I'm not sure. Hold on. I can put it back up. Read this one and I'll put it back up.
Hi, John. I got to ask, when they have parent-teacher meetings, does it just turn into parents asking questions about your days on the Stern Show? Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I will tell you that I do sign autographs for the parents of some of the students.
Do you plan on sending any more thugs, thug friends to stand-up
Just
gigs,
that
John?
one.
Perfect timing.
I'm your protege, John. Alex Stein,
Alex
Primetime
Stein.
99.
Who the fuck is Alex Stein?
Oh,
Just-
Kevin made him a huge star. What are you
Yeah,
kidding?
you
He's
should-
fucking unbelievable. Alex is fucking killing
He really
it.
does. He went up to AOC. He kind of does what you do, but he doesn't stutter.
Yeah.
He
You
asked-
don't know who Alex is? True.
He had no.
I
You
don't.
should Google him. No, he's great on social media. He basically asks celebrities questions. A lot of politicians. He's really great.
Yeah,
He's blowing up. He works at the Blaze now, I think it's called.
He goes to the people that have dances for piazzas in front of kids. You know what I mean? And he goes and tries to say why you doing this with kids and the thing, and you have
Yeah, but he
paneling.
does everything. He gets he does all sides. He had a
Yeah.
great interview with AOC, and then she responded, and it went like crazy viral.
And he went into that guy. What's that big sports, whatever the fuck. He went into his place and with his the black guy that is with his.
Oh
wife,
yeah, Barstool Sports.
Barstool.
Yeah.
He went in
Yeah.
there. And it
Oh,
was a
yeah,
big
by the way,
thing.
who is this Borgo guy you keep? I don't know who this fucking guy's on.
We can't talk about it.
He'd have us all whacked.
We got something going on in the Bahamas that we don't like to bring up.
Yeah, we're laundering money. Each end in Northwest Canada, Borgo's a little
Stop it,
involved.
Kevin. What did I tell you?
I don't know. Like, I don't even know who E-Rock is. I'm sitting there, who the fuck are they talking about?
I wish I could say the same thing. I wish I'd never met the fat fuck. Podcasting has peaked. Love you, John. Your boxing match against Cabby was legendary. Huge.
Yeah, there's another, Bob. Are you not going to admit that? That was one of the greatest moments on Stern.
No, that was I was there, and that was like I was just that was before I was even on the show.
Did you
I believe.
do stand-up that night? Did I have you on stage?
I
Let me
don't
finish reading
remember.
the thing. A huge influence on me winning my district's middleweight title. Karl's a puny nerd. Loser. I got to
Dude,
read
he
him, or
is
else
a
I
nerd.
gotta give them half their money back.
Admit, Bob, Kevin, at least admit that Karl's a super nerd.
He's a good broadcaster. I hate. I
I've
hate
hung
him.
out with him. He's a
I
cool
never
guy.
liked him. I never liked
never
him.
looked
but-
at him.
Broadcast.
I never looked at him any different than anyone else I'm having a good time with, truthfully, when I hang out with him. And he's a good guy, and I can't say anything bad about it. I don't see anything, him being a nerd, just a regular guy.
But Bob, he called my kids losers, man.
Yeah, but when you know what I mean? Like, I
I
get
didn't go
involved.
on his kids. He don't have any.
Yeah, but like when you bring up family is family.
I sent
Family
I
is
sent
family.
the audio. Bob, I sent the audio to Kevin. He heard it. It's pretty brutal.
All right, let me read
Okay,
this.
but I'm just saying,
23.
but When you go after family, family is family, and that means anything's going.
I was afraid I wouldn't get enough out of him. Now I'm like, shut the fuck up already, so I can read a fucking super chat. I thought he was going to give me 15 minutes and bail. Now I'm like, shut up already. 23 instances of anti-Piazza slurs against Karl being edited by pro trolls right now, including the little wimp-wristed dance. Welcome to the internet. First time here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he can get in trouble for this, but
And by the way,
it's not a good
Karl
thing.
was the one goofing it on my gay children. So I mean, me calling him effeminate, fuck off, man. That guy fucking take shots at my kids. So
Big Daddy Dodo 989. Kevin, why are you so scared to send Shuli a link? You're such a Piazza. Come on,
I can't. We got to get caught up.
We'll get caught up, but send
Bob,
it.
he's already sniping the show. What do you want me to do?
He's got to put makeup on for the show.
Bob, why do you have a boner for Shuli? I don't get it.
I don't. No, you don't understand.
He's already sniping the show. He's taking viewers. He's taking money.
Karl here. You had me here, even though I'm here all the time. But okay. But when you're talking about Shuli, if Shuli ever did
will do 7 shows tonight about it, so he can go on and on and on. Watch it over there.
Let him speak for himself
on his network. He's created a network so he can speak for himself.
Bob, Shuli's hated more than I am.
Yeah, but that's not. It doesn't matter to me who's hated or what not hated. I don't care. I judge people by how they are to me, and that is it.
Brad the Impaler, John, do you know anywhere I can buy Newport Chasers? Got a bit of a problem. You know how it is.
And there we go. That's another whole bullshit thing, Kevin. Me, Bowie, Howard, we're all talking about the racist areas we grew up on and what they.
Yeah, we don't do race here. We don't want to get done.
I know, but that's where it comes from.
Oh, I didn't know what they meant. Sam Adams, $50. John, I know you're a progressive guy. Have you ever smoked a Newport?
I don't like menthol. Bob, you smoked that, right?
No, never. Don't you start that fucking rumor. Don't you fucking never smoke Newport.
That's gonna kill his porn career.
Aren't you a menthol guy?
No, not at all. I can't handle it.
You were smoking menthols when I was with you.
Never. Parliament Light, if anything. Parliament back then.
You never smoked a Cool?
I never had a Cool. Don't you fucking start, Brennan.
No, once you go black.
I'll tell you the funniest thing. I was in Bob's car. Kevin, I was in Bob's car. And I don't know who had more.
Smokes the whole time when he's driving, like a nervous fucking.
I don't know who had more butts in the ashtray, Bob or Scott the engineer. It was just like the whole car reeked of a cigarette.
But I bought it that way. No.
Jimmy Larson. John, are you going back on the road to do stand-up? Would love to see your show in person, Chicago / Midwest.
I don't know, man.
You're busy. You're teaching. You got to go back on the air, though. You're crazy to not give it a go.
I enjoy what I'm doing. I don't need the money. I have a pension already.
All right. Yeah, Kevin, put Shuli on and stop being a D-bag, says John Williams. Well, since you called me a D-bag, I'm going to put him on. We don't have time. We had 4. Here's what happened. We had 4 people on. I don't do more than 4 as a rule because it becomes a shit show. We got way behind on Super Chats because Karl and John were going back and forth. And I got to read the fucking Super Chats. I'm not doing a show to 7:30.
I'll read them.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I told you I do 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do 2 hours. Spy alert, Shuli and John.
Let's do 3.
Spy alert, Shuli and John's fake lawyer friend are watching live now. They think Kevin is too scared to let Shuli on. Shuli has his own network. Why does he need to be on this show? He could do 7 shows.
To talk.
Bob, why don't you and Shuli pay me? I'll go on your show next time.
We tried.
Yeah, half after. Pay as you exit.
I was not involved with that at all. And whatever. I think you should.
By the way, Vince is a scumbag. Don't be in business. He's a scumbag.
I'm in business with 2 people. That's it.
I'm just telling you.
And Mike Vince, Morris too, right?
It wasn't you. It wasn't Shuli. It wasn't Karl. It was Vince that fucked the whole thing up. He did a show admitting that he fucked up. So don't blame it on me.
No, look, I'm not. I wasn't saying anything. All I know, it didn't happen. Kevin ended up getting it. But I'm saying, if you're going to have it here, you bring in, that's ratings. You bring in Shuli because of the fact they haven't talked in so long, face to face, whatever this is. And I'm just saying, it's just good. And you never know what can come out of it. You don't know what can come out of it.
But you've seen me. like on a Stern show, the interviews, the cabbie fight, even AJ Benza and even KC. Have I ever been scared of anybody? Ever?
No, and that's the way it should be.
So why are you and Shuli pushing the narrative that somehow I'm afraid? I don't fear anybody.
But
Yeah,
then
they were
why
saying
not come on?
he was. They were
Why
saying
not come
John
on?
was afraid.
No,
They
you
said-
guys were calling me.
no, they were saying John was afraid. He wouldn't do the show. He
Exactly
wasn't
what
gonna
would
do the
happen.
show.
What happened then?
No, everyone said
There's
he.
no
Melton
denying
said
that.
everyone said he wouldn't do the show. He wouldn't do the show
He
even
wouldn't- and
today.
He didn't do the show.
He did. He's here right now.
He didn't do that show. That was with the people. You
Because I
didn't
was
even
getting
know.
half after.
What questions are you asking him? To ask him something, Kev?
We don't have time to. We're 2.5 hours. We can't get to every question and every super chat. John, with all the wealth you are acquiring as a substitute teacher, will you now be able to purchase shirts that don't have a stretched out collar or coat hanger shoulder?
All these guys are so trite. Like
That's
yeah,
a lady, Spaghetti Tooth
It's
John.
funny, John. It's funny. It's funny. Hey, John, do you know? You know.
I know. I say you know way too much.
You know.
I got to stop that. It's like you, Bob, saying listen to me and
Oh,
you know what I mean?
truthfully,
I say you
yeah,
know all the
it's like whatever. Who gives a fuck? It's funny. Only Chad makes it not funny.
How much do the parents have to pay for an autograph? How much do you charge them?
We have a meet and greet during lunch.
Oh, and here's the other thing,
I'll
Kevin.
be over here in my booth.
Kevin, no, because I'm here to just clear the air here. But the reason why I didn't admit that I was substitute teaching is very simple. Because I didn't want people to fuck with the students. And guess what? I was right. Because as soon as a student posted a picture of me, they started doxing that student. And she was a 13-year-old kid. She got so scared, she shut down her whole Twitter. I mean, these guys are fucking lunatics. They're screwing with a minor.
Paterno 20. You guys didn't read my last super chat. Stop being afraid of Shuli and send a link. I'm not afraid of Shuli. Why would I be afraid of Shuli? I don't have time to have Shuli on fighting with John. Plus, we already did it. All the shit that everybody said we couldn't do. John wouldn't do my show. John was afraid. All wrong. All fucking wrong. John not afraid, and John did my show. So all the bullshit.
You know what?
I already won. They said it. I paid him in advance.
Bring
and
on that
he did the
Patrick
show.
Melton.
What?
Bring on that fucking idiot
Melton?
from NLO. He's there telling me, "Oh, John's a liar." He's like, bring on that prick.
We don't have time. John, I
All
thought
right.
you were an ally of the LGBTQ plus community. You were so homophobic that he's
wasn't
drunk.
homophobic.
He's drunk and he's kidding.
Yes.
I'm not drunk, and I wasn't kidding. I just said, "Is he
What?
effeminate?" I said
You
he
can't
sounds
say
effeminate.
that.
You can't.
Effeminate is not gay.
EGN, I'm beginning to think Ray DeVito's isn't going to be on today. He ain't going to be on today. EGN, you called it. This guy's a prophet.
Effeminate is not gay.
Okay, you still can't kill a man effeminate, and people.
Yes, you could say effeminate.
People are going to construe you're saying that he's a
Say
piazza.
effeminate. It means he has like
Like a Tony Randall? Kind of
Like a
Tony
dick in
Randall?
his ass.
like Ryan Seacrest.
Bob, nobody wants Shuli on their show. There's YouTube clips Shuli complaining because Robin or Stern not giving Edgar airtime. John was on air all the time. How's Gorilla doing these days?
What?
See, that's what I mean, Bob. Shuli seems to think that in his world that he somehow was equal to me in the Stern law, and it's so.
But I don't think that's ever been said. Nobody's
Dude,
ever
he
said.
acts like he's the funniest guy on the planet.
But nobody's ever said anything like that. Nobody has ever said anything and knocked anything that you've done on there. Nobody's no.
But Shuli acts like he was such
No,
a
he's
big part of the Stern
talked.
show, and
He
wasn't.
knows more of what you did on the show than I will ever remember, truthfully. And he says that you were at that major part of that.
And that's another reason. If I have Shuli on, it's just all Stern inside baseball talk, and most people don't even know what the fuck it is. So That's why I had Karl on. Another reason I had Karl on, because Karl wouldn't talk about the Stern Show. We just talk about the trolling Stuttering John to have a podcast, to create a podcast. So it worked out better for me. I didn't want to talk about Stern because I didn't watch Stern. So I know basically that the characters involved, but I don't know every fucking story. No, I don't know every story of every fucking thing that John and Shuli are going to fucking go back and forth about. Hi, Mr. Kill Everything. Hi, KB. Hi, John. Hi, Bob. This is an amazing show today. Never thought that I would see John and Karl together on the same show ever. Chad wishes that he can create this kind of content. Drink up, Chad.
Skål!
Wow, how old is Bob Levy? He looks like a Jewish version of Sleepy Joe. Bob looks great again. I don't know how he does it.
Look at this cancer-looking motherfucker in his picture.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
Biden
look at this
Levy,
cancer motherfucker
2024.
lost his fucking hair. Got to grow a fucking gray fucking goatee to make up for the less hair on your fucking head. Go take your chemo.
Hey, John, you got to admit, Levy looks good on camera.
I look good everywhere.
I'm the ugliest fucking guy here.
Are we caught up, Adam?
You and Kevin are tied.
Yeah, we're caught up. We
All
read
right, send
everything.
Shuli the link.
We read everything over $10. We can go and do the rest if you want.
No, we're not. We're not.
I don't think we have time.
We're not.
Kevin, you're too funny.
We can read Northwest Ken. We can read.
Kevin, hey, Kev, do you own a house or are you in a condo or what?
What are you gonna fucking dox me?
No.
Northwest Ken. Hi, John. Big fan. Where did you get the soy sauce for your hair?
Oh.
Skull.
Oh, I glaze my hair. I'll be honest. I'm a metrosexual too.
You color your hair?
What kind of paneling you have?
Yeah.
Dabblers Anonymous. Sorry.
I'm back in the acting game.
Sorry, Dabblers Anonymous has been very generous today. Sorry I mistyped earlier. It was never personal. It was always just for the fun and laughs. If Shuli wants to talk to Stuttering John, let Shuli pay for another interview. This interview exceeded my wildest dreams. Thanks, KB. You're welcome, and thanks to John for not fucking me. And thanks for all the super chats.
I never would do that.
I know, but I don't know. I mean, it's the easiest way to fuck somebody. Take the money, and especially on a Zoom show, you could just fucking take yourself off the show. So I greatly appreciate. And again, I took the chance because if everybody says it ain't gonna happen, I'm like, let's just gamble. Let's fucking gamble. Everybody said he's not gonna show up. I can't pay him in advance. I'm like, let's fucking and see what happens. You only live once or twice, so let's fucking do it. And then he showed up. We did a great show. The super chats were great. And
I got one question. One question.
Adam, we just got another one, right? You can put up all the $5 ones now.
All right.
I mean that we're getting
Kevin
now, Adam. Don't go back.
I'll put it up.
Kevin didn't pay up front, and they wanted to.
I did pay up front.
No, okay, but half up front. You know what I mean? Whatever.
No. We had a deal. As soon as my face showed up on camera, he gave me $500, and then he paid me the rest within a minute of me.
As soon as he got good Wi-Fi, I said I wasn't going to pay him until I knew he had the Wi-Fi. And then as soon as he got the Wi-Fi and we started, I sent him the rest of the money. It's like it was a risk. It was a risk for me. It was a risk for me. But I was like, let's gamble.
I told you I would never do that.
I know, but still, a lot of people told me a lot of shit on the phone. So I'm like, let's gamble and let's see what happens. Tim G, don't forget Tim G. Great job, boys. You never forget Timmy G. Great job, boys. John was great. Shuli wasn't needed, even though Bob is breaking his nipple.
but
no, his nipple back to defend him.
I am saying
nipple back.
I have a nipple on my back. But the whole thing.
Scaramanga from
but the whole thing is that I believe that's if somebody's going to be brought up, especially in the Dabbleverse community, he should be here. That's it. It's
Bobby does 8 shows a day. He has his own network. It's not like he's silenced.
It's not.
He's not silenced.
It's not. It has nothing to do with that.
But he's sniping me. So now he's been sniping me and taking viewers. He's been sniping me, taking viewers, and taking money. And now I'm supposed to send him the link. And he's been talking shit about me for the last fucking 3 months and giving out my phone number.
Can I say something here, Bob? In Kevin's defense, he was a straight up guy. He paid me the 3 G's, right? So, you you guys want to pay me half after. So what deal would you take?
Chris Tidwell, I thought.
Be honest. Come on.
I'll tell you the truth. I would want to talk to the people I had a problem with, all of them.
Well, haven't I?
Well, not all of them.
Yeah, but I don't. I can't. Well, Kumi has a problem with him. Kumi has a problem with him too.
I told Kevin
the future is something we can do. We can do.
Hold on, Kevin. Yeah. Didn't I say invite Kumia, invite Shuli?
Yeah, but I don't do that kind of show. I don't have 7 people yelling at every.
No, but I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, but even if I wanted to bring on Shuli, we just got caught up in super chats. We're almost 3 hours in, so
okay,
they're gonna have Shuli on fighting.
You don't know what we could do. Okay, I get it. So we know what. Yeah,
you got 7 shows to fucking. John could get on one of those, maybe
9.
Chris Tidwell,
Bob, you're gonna play this fucking interview till fucking the death. This is gonna take you through July and August.
No kidding.
This is your whole summer right here, Bob.
It's gonna be a good summer.
Chris Tidwell, I thought this was the gynecologist's office with all the vag in here. Thanks for the plug yesterday, Kevy. Hashtag GOP on.
You know who that guy is? That's the godfather of podcasting that you said it only gets 20
you guys didn't cancel him yet?
He's actually a professional wrestler.
Oh, God. Oh, maybe I'll get him on. He can beat the shit out of me. Godfather of podcasting.
I don't think you need to get him on for that.
Thursday. Yeah, I got a hi, Shuli. Lexi Lang, $50. Thank you. Hey, Stutter John, it's Cabby again. Why do you have math picks on your arms?
Picks on my arms. Where?
What's a Met pick?
I don't even know.
He knows. I think Lexi knows. I don't know what they are.
Something Met makes you pick?
I don't know.
Does Met have you? Oh, Met. He must mean Met makes you pick your skin. I don't know anything about.
Probably, yeah, because the meth heads always look like they're anxious and always picking at their skin. The ones I've dated. Peter Boythwaite, thanks for reading out my $2 super chat. Oh, he tricked me.
That's not even $2. That's a euro. It's not even.
Yeah, he's euro. I think it's more than $2. Great job, Meister Magenta. Great job today, Stuttering John. Thanks for inspiring me to make music again. By the way, who do you think is better at guitar, you or that club-footed loser, Karl?
Me, hands down.
Yeah, Karl was in a band. I think he's still in a band.
Shit, I didn't even goof on the Isotopes. What a horrible band.
Voltaire 325. John, I have urban roots having grown up on the mean streets of Calabasas. It's tough. Do you have any tips for getting by?
Kevin, this is another thing. Kevin, when my daughter was born, we lived in the village of Manhattan in a studio with fucking 2 kids. So yeah, she had urban roots. So fuck off.
Yeah, Voltaire's a good egg, though. He's just, I think it's good-natured ribbing.
People don't know the facts, but they just run with, like, here's the other thing, Bob. All you guys run with, John needs supervised visitation and his kids hate him.
I never said that. I never heard that.
Graduation.
I never heard that. I never said that. I've never even heard that brought up on the show, and that's the truth.
Lunch for Father's Day, but
I've never heard that brought up. I know nothing about that, and I've never heard it brought up on the show because I would have remembered something like that. And
Bob, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. My youngest son, he doesn't want me to. They go, well, why don't you show any current pictures? Because I don't want to. I did it once. Anthony Cumia had a field day goofing on my fucking minor kid, and when I see Anthony Cumia, I can't wait. Put it that way. I can't wait till I run into Anthony Cumia.
EGN, they said KB would never get back on compound. Super chats wouldn't work, and John wouldn't be here. Is there anything KB can't do? Newport, please.
Please. New T-shirt coming out.
What does this Newport thing mean? I don't even know.
It's inside. It's inside, but I'll text you after the show. You'll get a chuckle out of it. Chad and Shuli are nice kids. Wait, Brick Block. Chad and Shuli are nice kids. Joe Rogan does a good job. But in this day, Kevin Brennan is the greatest living podcaster. There are 10,000 comedians with podcasts, and there is Misery Loves Company. Thank you, Brick Block. They said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. You can't pay Stutter John in advance. He'll walk, and he won't even show up to collect the money. Newport, please.
Oh, but I love to undress Patrick Melton for going, oh, John's a liar. He's not going to be here. Oh, yeah. How you doing, Patrick? I'm fucking here for 3 hours, you fucking prick.
He made this shirt.
Yeah, look how does that smell? Tell him how it
Oh,
smells.
it smells like a new car.
Like a
right
new
out
Ford?
of the bag. Dan, Bob, how do you feel about Shuli stealing Kevin's content today? Kevin paid good money for this interview, and Shuli is messing with Kevin's investment. Yeah, Bob. He's
It would
stealing
happen.
from me. He's stealing.
You were gonna do it if we had him.
He's stealing.
Hey, Bob, Chad Zumach is going to give me $500 for 15 minutes. So I think the Shuli Network could give me, 3 G's. I'll do 3 hours there too.
We'll talk about it. Everything can be talked about afterwards, like I said,
But
because I think we made.
I'm not going to pay as you exit.
Listen to me. I think we made great progress today, and I'm not lying about that. And I'm saying, in the future, you know what I mean? We said that fucking imagine you coming on tour with us, truthfully, about anything and just having fun again. No, everybody is felt that way. That's what that was the goal, to do a show, to go on the road and make money and have fun. And that's it. And I've talked to Shuli about it many times, and we've all felt that way.
Not me. KB, you complain about Shuli taking viewers, but you took John away for MLC, and now you treat him way too nice. Too nice? I'm being fair. He called Bob a hack, thinks he's better than Howard. John, you didn't even deserve popcorn. First of all, I didn't take John away from anybody. Money talks and bullshit walks.
Thank you.
So you guys with your we're the boss, and John will do what we say. John's a legend, and he's been off the air for 7 months. So I'm like, I'll pay the guy. And like I said, I gambled and I fucking won once again. I was like, if I lose the money, I lose the money, but I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to pay him in advance, even though Melton, that fat fuck, said, and everybody else said he would never show up. Beautiful shirts, though. He said,
They
John,
smell unbelievable.
they're unbelievable. I jerk off too. After I saw my jerk off onto them.
He hangs them in his rearview mirror.
Hey,
They
Bob,
smell
let me ask you a
Everybody
question, Bob.
said he wouldn't show up on Reddit, on Twitter, everywhere. He said John wouldn't show up.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you think I was afraid somehow of Shuli and you and Karl?
Nobody said anybody was.
Yes, you
we
did. You
said
guys
you weren't
sounded
coming.
afraid.
You weren't gonna come because it was over the way it happened.
Yeah,
It was
because
like
Vince shouldn't have offered 100%.
okay, but it happened.
When I
It
took the
happened
chance,
exactly
Bob,
what
I
we
took
said.
the chance. I took the chance. I had balls.
cool.
I took the chance. Billy DZ. I was wrong. Thought having all these Shuli losers on would make this a 5-minute show. Good to see John again. Billy DZ. We're almost done.
Happy as fuck right
Shuli make
now.
a
Kevin,
fun.
are you going to take? Oh, Kev, because someone asked me, are you going to put this straight to your Patreon or?
We might put it up on YouTube. We'll probably put it on
Just
Facebook.
leave it up so people can see it.
No,
Yeah,
we'll probably
I know
put it on.
we're putting it on Patreon. No.
You know Shuli well. Shuli's like, how can
no,
I?
we're not putting it on Patreon.
We might put it
got
on
a whole summer of this.
Oh, that's right. E-Rock, Shuli making fun of John is like poop making fun of a fart. Well
See,
said,
that's
E-Rock.
Have you ever
Is that
seen
the real
E-Rock? Look at his
E-Rock?
picture. That's it.
That's
Have you
E-Rock,
seen him?
yeah. He's running Compound Media.
I have no idea who it is.
He's running
He's running
Compound
Compound
Media.
into the ground.
Hey, Bob, is Anthony making any money anymore?
Yeah, of course he is. You know what I mean? Anthony's the greatest. Anthony is up. It's Howard Stern in my book and Anthony. That's it. That is radio, and that's a fact, and you can't deny it. And that's just what it is. Anthony is one of the fastest.
First of all,
easy
it's
to
Opie
work
and
with.
Anthony. It's not
No,
Anthony.
I'm saying working with Anthony is almost like it's easier than working with Howard because of the fact that
And you don't have
Anthony
a
sees
problem with
every.
him with the N-word all the time and that?
I don't. People can say what they want as long as I live my life the way that I want to and what I believe in. It doesn't.
All right, I'm
affect
quitting
me.
soon. So you guys
comedy.
could
It's
talk off air. I gotta fucking read these.
No,
Donald
but we
Trump.
don't- Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump should be on, and then once I jump off, you can send Shuli the link. Donald Trump should be on Mount Rushmore Shuli wants to Shuli in on your $3,000. Thank you.
There you go.
What?
He wants to steal from the. He wants me to pay John. Then he wants to fucking make money off to promote his fucking shit piece of
That's
fucking
what you
shit.
were gonna do. You were gonna do that.
But who knows what I was gonna do? I didn't actually do it. I say a lot of shit. I said I was gonna fuck my wife last night. I didn't. Joe Burrow. Hey, Steel Toe. Google will show what? Joe Burrow. Hey, Steel Toe. Google will show you where. Hey, Steel Toe. Google will show you where the clitoris is. Is Steel Toe in the chat? So they're telling him where. Yeah, go to the clitoris. I don't know. That's another show for another time. John said we don't need to talk to Shuli because we can talk to Bob, his friend. KB should have saved money and interviewed John's friends instead. Then what? KB and John are obviously afraid to talk to Shuli. I'm afraid of Shuli. No one's afraid of.
I'm not asking you to invite Shuli.
No one's afraid of Shuli. Nobody's afraid of Shuli. Nobody in the universe.
Nobody's afraid of me.
He's a little guy with glasses.
I took it easy.
You have glasses.
Up.
Yeah, but I didn't have when I was 15 like Shuli.
I can't take it.
My
These are reading glasses, Bob. Brad the Impaler. John, did you ever run off a batch in the classroom?
That's a question I asked James Lovell. The guy that was on Apollo 13.
Oh my God, this is too much.
Well, you asked him if he jerked off in the space
Yeah, and then Doug Goodstein, the producer, was laughing, and I started laughing. I go, "I'm sorry, I'm laughing." He goes, "I'm not laughing," and he walked away.
Oh, you asked him in an interview. Oh, all right, John. Thank you. Incredible. I got my money's worth. Shout out to Karl. Shout out to Levy. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to all the super chatters and the what's the name of that big super chat? The Dabbleverse.
The Dabbleverse. Yes.
Dabbles Anonymous.
Dabblers Anonymous. Yeah. So they came in hard and big, and I appreciate it. And it was a great show. Like I'm not an idiot. I don't get bullied into things. I gotta have this guy. I gotta have that guy. And I never do more than 4 people. John and Karl were great together. They answered a lot of the questions that people want to know about. I don't think anybody wants to talk about Stern ad nauseum, but if they can do it on the Shuli Network because, I didn't work on the Stern show. I really didn't even listen to it. So all the stories that John and Shuli can talk about, they'll be lost on me, and I don't know how if they're going to be lost on all the viewers. Maybe they will. Bob's yawning. It's time to wrap it up.
Hold on, Kevin. I just want to give a shout out to Shuli's Anonymous because those guys are hysterical over there.
Yeah, but who was the guy who gave it to Super Chat? That's Dabblers Anonymous.
Dabblers Anonymous.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't go on
that is the godfather of all of this.
But they're huge. They're huge Stuttering John fans, right?
Huge.
So they're thrilled that he's back. They're thrilled that he's back.
They're on Reddit too, I believe.
All right.
That's the big one. They're like over 10,000 people.
All right, great job, Kevin. Everybody doubted me, and I just have to say, I'm not talking about Karl. I'm talking about me. Great job, Kevin. People said it couldn't be done. I did it again. Thanks.
I did it again.
Thanks, Shuli. Thanks, Shuli. Thanks, Chad.
We'll have people hit John. We'll have people hit up your lawyer, Vince, and we'll talk. Okay.
Chad's lawyer.
He's a fucking.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
I'll negotiate for the Shuli for John now. I'm John's agent. I'll negotiate for John to get him on the any other shows.
Okay.
I know what his demands are.
Yeah, just pay me up front, and I'll be there.
Cash in advance.